Hello, I'm McCaven. Welcome to Dragon Cliff. Did you get my joke last video? Cliff Hainer? Get it? Cliff? Okay, anyways, we're up to day 947, level 13 of the Dragon's Blessing. And we have spent 20, 30 minutes reorganizing our characters once again. Oh, hey, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, more higher end Phoenix rings. Cool. Oh, and here's a mining mastery. Anyways, we just sort of haven't spent a lot of time. Well, the other thing, I just sort of ended the other video, but I can't. I'm not sure why I can't. I know you can create. I have the upgraded forge, so I can create ancient stuff. Yeah, so we're level 2, so we results in ancient items. So I'm not sure why I can't enhance the dooms. Maybe it's just a bug. Hmm. Oh, not full screen. Anyway, so I guess we spent a lot of bit of time, so it's just going to go over this as a reminder. We have increased your prison resistances. We got your crit damage. We also saw a crit hit. We should play with that next time. Gave you some bloodthirst. Yeah, so it just gave you. We weren't really concerned about your crit, so we lowered crit for a ton of poison, well, 20%, and some other stuff. So, and we're sort of trying to fix Centro. And the fact that we have given him with a 25% strength boost, we're up to 1700. So we instead of putting strength only gems in, we're still going for side effects. And same here, we've got a fire effect. So I think we're up to 100%, 120% fire damage. Um, and then same here, oh yeah, 500% crit damage. And then we actually got this is our first 4-set bonus. So we've got the 20% fire damage here. And I'm not sure why the crits, I guess it's through the types of rings we used. Yeah, so we used I don't really see it. Yeah, crit hits, tons of crits. So yeah, so you're almost up to Tom's in your terms of. Oh yeah, here's 60% and 100%, or 60 and 50. So somehow that's 300. Like, I'm not sure where the 400% comes from, but anyways, and then you're up to 100% shadow damage, and then Jayota, I think we got the 25. This is got to kick this all off, as I saw this a long time ago with the intelligence. We just happened to hit a good ring with intelligence. My bad, my bad. And then we could one more. So hey, it's kind of a spoiler alert. So we're just sorting by types of gems now. We're looking for the 25% strength type. This is the vitality. This is here we go. So we could do effect hit rating. Okay. So this is going to be our second one. So what is? We actually meant to look at the effect. Whenever oh no, that's unfortunately. Oh yeah, so that would actually be Savage Heart would be good on their Firecasters because they build up their fire damage, but not good on our. Hmm. So we could. Yeah, so we could get the 4-set with putting, which would actually increase your intelligence quite a bit, but I don't that doesn't sound amazing because they don't do any direct damage. Um, is there a no? I guess it's a. We could do. Let's see. What are your intelligence and yeah, I might do this one. Effect mastery. I would actually. There's a crit hit, but I don't see that one right now. Could do the all effector resistances, but maybe it's more for the tank. I spent 30 minutes doing this and then I missed one, so. Yeah. We're actually about to. We're about to do that, but we need to get you to 75, which is how many practice points? Yeah, okay, we're not quite there yet. I think I'm gonna do these two. They're actually sort of. This will get you a set bonus of effect mastery, which I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing or not, but it will also increase your intelligence pretty significantly. Yeah. So we also kicked off some more, gear, including the. We actually realized we have a new. Um, Wait. Blah blah blah. What? Huh. Okay. Well, this is this a level six? Okay. I'm not sure why it's not coming up, but there's a level seven, six or seven intelligence item we just kicked off. So we're sort of still hurting on money. We have a couple quests, including the remnants, is what we're gonna do. Yeah, we just looked at that at the start. We would like to buy some more gems, but we're sort of our gems. Yeah, we'd like to buy some more gems. We can't, but we're gonna kick off the start the adventure. So Tom was up to 1 million damage, and we are, telling it. Wow, his intro is, his agility, his shot is kind of high, and that's why. No, Tom's actually doing pretty good. Centro's, sort of, I think he has pretty high agility. That's why he's sort of, kicking up on the damage meters. And he has a pretty decent. But we'll have to see. I didn't actually go through and watch the videos, so I'm sorry if I should at some. Maybe at the end of this session, I'll go back and try to figure out. I kind of want to see what equipment he had, and then yeah, it just feels so slow and so quiet. Game maybe. I do have the sound pretty music almost off. It's pretty good, but it's hard to get a decent level of sound. Anyway, so yeah, so it's just the difference between he lost almost 1 million damage, um, and he's still number two, but he was number two behind Tom. So Tom was doing 1.5 million, and he was doing 1 million. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there. In this I think this actually might. This normally wouldn't be a trouble, and we swapped Zentro's damage out for Tom's, but and we should be able to do that. But then now it's like we're sort of, I think we're in a much higher remnants quest, so we kind of do need that extra missing damage. Yeah, and it's not there. Um, yeah, so wow, his strength is the dispels are kind of a somewhat of a problem. But I think Jota is trying to. I think Jota and some. I'm not sure why they're. It feels like they're not doing their tactics. I maybe that was the problem. Yeah, they're not doing their tactics. That's what the problem is. Okay, that is not my fault, people. Okay, it is, but it's not. I swear. Okay, so we at least got the remnants completed, which gave us 400,000. Oh, and by the way, we now are up to 800,000. Anyway, so I'll have to try to figure out why that happened. Maybe that's the exact problem. Their tactics got turned off, and somehow, um, it's so sad if we turn the tactics back on and Tom's damage drops like a rock again. But anyway, so we're up to level 70 on the talent. So we are going to go for his elemental damage. I'm not sure, like, oh, I should have looked. But we should actually see that. Yeah, so we're up to 100% physical damage. So this is including physical damage in the elemental, which is kind of one of the concern about. I was wondering. So we got a lot of classes up to 70. I really want to get you up to 75, but it's like because you would then gain access to this heart. No, you would gain access to this ability, and then we could actually do so. Yeah, so this would be amazing because we're seeing a ton of negative effects, and then we could also do that, which actually, so I think we're just going to do that. We're going to dump all our practice points until that, and then it'll be less of a decision. Could actually spend some practice points, I think at that point we'll respec you, and then get your battle recovery and get your effect mastery. Drop this maybe and sort of. I don't know. Like I guess resistance is good. 10%. Yeah, so we're at 10%, and then remove the point out of here into there. But we'll wait until we can actually, and we actually might drop. I'm not sure. I guess we'll do a shift, and then if we'll see how that we think that works, and then we'll. Oh, is this a fire assassin? Heartless fire. What? What are you? Are you a? Oh, what? You're a different fire character? Did I know about this? Is this a new class we just got? Hmm. We probably saw this person before, but anyways, they're a fire player, a normal assassin. So it's I think we saw this a long time ago. But anyways, so it's sort of the same thing, but weird. Anyways, it's not. They're not legendary, so we're still what at 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we beat that. We got through that. They were not. Wasn't any significant. It was some change, but it wasn't significant to really see the difference. Ooh, one's. Oh no, I keep looking. Oh, 168 practice. No, that's production. And 73. Yeah, so it's nothing. These are all productions. Yeah, so it's like sucks that these are leveling up in their productions and lowering their practice. Not what we want to see. Oh, somehow. Oh yeah, we just got 20k. Anything amazing? Oh, we do want to. Okay, let me take a few seconds. Yeah. No, these are kind of sucky. Well, I don't know about sucky, but yeah. So it's like here's one of the things like we're seeing massive negatives. Yeah, it's so funny at the start of the game. We're like, no, I don't see the point of negatives, and at the end, now we're like, oh my goodness, we're so many negatives. Yeah, so yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, this is great, but it can't be used on a boss. So this is actually a pretty high end. I think we will pick up this ring. It's only level 5. I think actually that's the highest ring we can actually pick up. Oh, here's another one. Oh, but it's not an ancient. But so this is like 10% more. Yeah, I think I'm just going to buy this because it is a pretty significant upgrade for one of our people's rings. Uh, yeah, so like you, and then what's your resistance? Oh, actually, what's your? Yeah, so you could actually, yeah. Yeah, 135% shadow damage versus what? Versus the crit. Oh, but you do have. I was talking about this at one point, but I was like looking on Tom for it. But you do have a talent that is actually. Do you? Maybe it's a different. So it's. Oh, I guess I thought there was some sort of ability that was like. Wow, explosion. I haven't really noticed. Yeah. Wow. Uh, anyways, so whatever. We still at the quest. We actually could try the quill. I think the 20 hellish path is not bad, so let's try that and see how we do. Um, and we okay. So under the hellish path, we click here, click here. So we have the auto tactics. Oh, you punk! You punk! I see the problem. Wow, that is annoying. These rolls, like I turned off auto tactics one, and apparently I did not. I did not turn off there, so that you can. Yeah. Anyways, that is frustrating. We spent 5 videos not realizing that was a serious problem. Oh, we're just gonna. If they're like Zentro's probably gonna go up to like 500k now, because I noticed you added an extra couple 100k. Zentro's like, hey buddy! Oh my goodness. it's just I'm like trying to figure out, was it Jim's? Was it? I spent 5 episodes and people are like, if I had 20,000 commenter people in my channel, I would be. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, and I looked at that recently, and it was like, oh man, we'll have to see if Central shoots back up to 1 million. Like a million damage. Just basically, I should have for 5 videos I should have saw that their tactics are not increasing. It doesn't seem like it's changing that much, but Tom is actually. Oh yeah, see now Zentra. So like fighting against heaven only leads to death. Well, we'll see that, buddy. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Oh wow. Well, we had to. It forced us to learn about how gems work, how the different effects. Wow. Yeah, it's not my fault. Okay, it was. Okay, so like the bug to me is like this matters so little. Like if you turn this on and off, okay, I guess it's only if you turn. Well, I shouldn't mess with that again. Well, we know now we now know that if you turn that off, it. Anyway, so that was wow, level 27. The hell? Oh, now okay. So what? Oh, I guess I auto completed the quest. Anyway, so we defeated that guy. We're making this is the main quest progress. I think we're going to do the buried temple now and kind of see how our massive new party stacks up against. Sorry if I bumped my mic there for a second, and if I got a little too loud. Wow, that was painful. Oh, practice by 154. Yes, please. Mm. Oh yeah, we're back to this pane. Yeah, so we want this. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, this guy, this is a legendary knight. It's like I talked about this before, but that is a very rare trait right now. So we're actually going to do this, and we're going to do the one. So it'll give us 40. Oh, come on, this guy, just to confirm. By the way, we're almost 800% more, and we'll have maxed out that ability. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think we're just gonna start auto adventuring the Hellish Pass and continuing on. Yeah, I'm not sure why I can't combine these star. This is Doom, and oh, that's why it's the icon, but these actually a Doom is the spear. My bad. Oh, nice. I mean, I think in the short term you lose out on gems for the bonus. Oh, here's a normal. Yeah, we're trying to get more legendaries. Okay, speaking of which, I think we can run the event now because we have a ton of money. So it's going to cost us 15,000. What is that? 15 times. It's 15 times 1,600. It should be like show you the total cost. And oh, that's actually, whew, that's like 20,000 gold and 20,000 practice points as well. Which we're actually not hurting on practice points. Oh, we're actually at 300k. Oh no, we're gonna drop. Yeah, we're gonna spend another million or two to get Geo to level 75 because we want to try her crazy abilities. It would make much more effective sense to get Talionator and Glassmask to 70, and maybe we should, but get that level 75 ability would be is pretty insane. Okay, and then we'll just confirm our tactics are working for our 5 tunes. Maybe also when I switched out the. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna auto adventure and auto complete. Wow, that's brutal. It should just turn on auto tactics. Yeah, we'll have to see if Central gets back up to 1 million. I did sort of notice. I'm like, like one of the only indicators for me afterwards is the fact that all their talents, all their tactics were constantly up. And it's like, and you could pause. I guess you could pause auto tactics, but I turned off auto adventure, or maybe when I swapped out the party. I guess I did swap out the parties, but yeah, Zentro's still not. Well, okay, I guess he's just not enough of the party. I did seem like I did do something wrong, and I should be should go. Oops, I want to watch their damage. I should go back and watch the rest of the. Go back and see if it was, and that's, I guess now I know what I'm looking for. I was just looking at the weapon swap, which it does make like sense that if I did swap a weapon out that had a effect like that. And then too, like the other thing too, like just because Centro's damage is dropping isn't bad. It's like they just don't have, like Tom is actually his agility. Tom's agility. No, it's not. It's not as much, but Tom could be doing like huge crit damage. That could actually be a decent weapon. It's, reminds me of the other. So Tom could be doing so much more damage in terms of like you know, and doing more damage, and then which is sucking away the damage that would have gone to Zentro. So now Zentro's sort of back on top. But hopefully in these lawn, like we should do the Quillian fight actually. I guess we'll burn through a few of this video. We'll burn through a few. Yeah. That's how I play. Normal YouTubers are like, yeah. But me, no. I'm just trying to burn through video. I meant to say we'll burn through more of these hellish fights. We have to do it anyways to progress in the main quest to get to 27. So we're up to 24 now. And unlike turn on auto adventure and then turn on, it should say turn off auto adventure and then turn off auto progress. And honestly, I think that's a major improvement to this game. For maybe, I don't know, would be to like do start at level 50 and then just say auto progress from 50 to 70, and that way you can just burn through a ton of low level gear, and then you would farm a ton of minerals and minerals and leather. Sorry, I was just thinking about, man, it'd be nice if I could just be like, there needs to be some sort of more logs in the game too about like what's happening, especially you know, and it also needs to not shut off my attribute bonus. Oh wow, glass mask is like, I'm not sure why he all of a sudden. Yeah, I appreciate these up so and Talonators back. I don't know. It's so weird. Like if Tom was sort of like what Tom. Well, Tom. I guess I don't know. We're sort of also now we're not. I guess we're just burning through people. I guess we're there's anyway. So there was one sort of thing that we saw that was like Tom and Zentra were doing 1 million apiece. Oh hey, we hit the level 14 now. We have. I don't think we have unlocked anything, but we got the dragons. Oh hey, and we probably have a ton of the Dragon Cliff torch. We're now the torch bearers for the dragons. I guess I don't know. Here, let me kick off. Maybe not. Do like 20. I don't think we are. Well, here we go. What no, level 7. Yeah. So we have. Yeah. So we got the flying dragons now. And let's see. No, physical drum. Oh, that's agility. Might as well create some. Oh, we got in Remnants quest. Yeah, these things are amazing. Oh no, it's just goes to another palace and gets. That's probably the saving grace for trying to get some practice points out of this game now. Let's just combine a bunch of crap while we're. Oh yeah, so meditation went through, but it seems like meditation is not really. Yeah, so we got so hey, we could say we got an epic healer out of that, but we're not getting the legendary. I think I'm just gonna cancel the event because we're burning practice and gold. and we're actually sort of okay, but we could actually buy some reins or. Oh yeah, here's a 13% here. Actually, we're gonna buy that. Speaking of reins, so we're it's just too much money, not enough. We could actually we could spend 50,000 practice points to summon a new adventure. But then it's like if you get a normal, it's like you want legendaries, and so I think legendaries will just come in due time. Speaking of which, production practice now. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure why. Let me turn off auto adventure. I want to do something a little different. Yeah. My sort of long-term goal is to get every class to legendary, and then there are supposedly ancient classes out there, so we will have to at some point. Oh, hey, you. I think I'm gonna back off because like what we have to 500k and it's 73. Uh oh. Survivors. Oh, saviors must be transformed into manipulators. Oh, maybe manipulators may be masked as saviors between them. Yes, yes. Whew. Violence and insolence. The weak are dominated by fears and may never realize the true danger of their own. Murdering of our crown prince, summoning monsters, invading our empire, demon dragon, you will die today under my cursed blade. Heaven's blessings of the law, not some moral righteous. If one is, well, hey now, moral righteous is more important than law. Anyways, if one is determined to be dead, heaven's blessings will keep it in place, keep it in peace. If one is doomed to be alive, heaven's blessings will keep away all intentions to kill. What? I'm so confused. Has never stopped stealing away this very power of law. Oh, you think you have abandoned the ever since when the deity offered the great book to our emperor, it was and it's clear that humanity represented and will continue to represent heaven's wills. Please stop. Corruption was not started on its own. Evils and demons could not be summoned by themselves. When the whole empire fell into hellish pain and suffering, it was. Come on, people! Indeed, Prince Li's selfish rebellion seeded all these corruptions and summoned all these demons. We are here to defeat these demons so heaven's order can be restored. Prince Ryu's possessed the dragon's beard. You would understand what that means. He was the deity's dragon's selected emperor. Yes, but our emperor was still young and alive. If anyone who holds the deity's dragon's beard could just claim himself as the emperor, then what kind of order is that? The one who holds the dragon's deity beard is the one who is the emperor. How is not considered order? Or are you only considering maintaining complete control of the regime is the only way to keep order? I have heard too many of your false, fake theory. Hey, it's fake news. Sorry. Anyways, now I only believe in killing you to be our first step. Sorry, I'm trying to read it really quick, and that's not helping the... Oh, my goodness gracious. Talon hitters got hit one shot by a fire. But hopefully we can sort of keep this together. Yeah, well, Tom's still... Glass Mask is kind of up there, but Centra's just not recovering, so he's doing his tactics, but it's sort of... Wow! Okay, buddy! You, Yeah, so you might want to pause it and read some of that. Oh, here we go. So we got the quest completed for the show. I guess gave us a ton of well, not a ton, but anyways. Oh, hey, wow, that's first time we do not have a main quest. I guess we maybe unpause it. We're gonna go through the remnants next. Let's play for a little bit and see if we can hear me combine some gear. Yeah, so it's yeah, that was kind of some pretty, it's partly like trying to read everything, and then it's also with the bad writing, and you know, it's not bad writing, but it's bad translations. It's obviously been translated to from Chinese or Japanese or whatever the Eastern Asian cultures to English. And I think the biggest example we saw of that was the recitation versus resurrection. But you could use hey, it's a level 7 strength gear. Cool. I think we'll just do a lesser one of that. We could probably check on the 376. I think it's not worth it. Yeah, and oh, what about you? Honestly, I just tend to wait till the default gear is better than the gemmed gear, because I'm noticing like the difference. Oh, this is intelligent character. Like, oh wow, this is you know 100. Wow, what the 160 intelligence, and this one is one. Or wow, it's 294. Okay, so that's. Oh no, we're looking at gear. So this is 180. So it's actually better overall. Why is this? Oh, you little meanies. You little meanies. So this is a 610, right? And you're like, wow, that's so much better. We're only wearing a 380, a 385. But why are you comparing? No, 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 no. Stop. What? So, okay, so before, like, this is like, she has a staff that's 480, and it's a 480 of intelligence staff. And she has a 521, so maybe it's a better comparison of her. But it's 521 of vitality instead of intel. I guess Anyway, this is based on the vitality, which is you have a 160 or a 190. And point being, I guess, is the fact, and this is a 385. This would be better if it was like a total, like that 385 should be the item level of the gear, which should be all the stats. The stats are 1 point for intelligence, agility, vitality, and then half a point for all the resistances, and a quarter of the point for the or half a point for the damage. Some sort of you know. Oh, here's a 170 practice points, by the way. Let's swap out the 120. I'm trying to see if that was some sort of. Okay, we are only 50% more. It's going to take us a while, but we're almost maxed on our practice points, and we're going to have to start swapping it out for something. We could just get up to over 300% and then, or 3,000%, and then drop in some chest rarity or something like that instead. Some sort of different number like that. Okay, so we have a little bit of money. I don't think we need to get to level 3 of the school, which then we could start maxing out some of these. All our tactics that we have. Oh, hey, we got a Poisonous Mist character. That's a new character. I know that because I'm maxing out all my tactics because they're. Did we unlock an adventure? Oh, no, I meant to click over here. Oh, oh no, we already have a Nightblade. Are you a rare support Nightblade that has Poisonous Mist versus your Poison Cloud? Like, you are a Nightblade. Oh, you're support Nightblade, but you have Poisonous Mist. Okay, never mind. I'm so confused. Oh, versus, no, you're 1,000. Okay. Whatever. Whatevers. Oh, come on, stop. So we're up to Dragon Cliff Torch. The torch bearers, we now are going to the Sacred Dragon Messenger. We have no main quest. I think we're going to do the Remnants. And after that, where are we at time-wise? Yeah, this is pretty quick. I kind of want to get more test on their damage output. We're not Zentros, so Zentro's still not up to the million that he was. But it could just partly be because of the how quick they're burning through this. And this may not give us a. But yeah, so that's definitely one of the problems is the auto tactics were turned off, so we can see. What? My lord, the Dragon Coin has requested us to kill Royal Librarian Zolan. It is believed that he edited Demon Dragon's lies, and made them available to public by spreading them all over the archived books. Oh my, oh my. My lord, I have a humble request. If you allowed me this while the Dragon Court demanded us to kill the librarian, we can keep his book collections. By doing though, our school's catalogs will see significant improvement, and that will allow us to advance further into. You people! Okay. So I guess they're saying we're ordered to kill him because he's spreading the books, but instead of spreading the books, we're gonna keep them for ourselves. And wow, that is some messed up lot. It's like the Dragon Court is like the main, you know, ruling body, and they were determining that they are the ones that determine if we can get a level 2 school. And we're like, no, no, we don't. We can go out and get this special item that will give us the wow. Somehow more people are doing. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like now that we're not facing people that are somehow are destroying people again, but we're not seeing the same damage meters that we were. Anyway, so it's like such a bizarre thing. I can't really equate it to in today's terminology and or Americanized ideas, but it's like if someone tells you not to do something, you don't be like, oh hey, I won't do it, but I'm gonna go out. You don't go around somebody. And well, there we go. There's the remnants done. I think that's gonna be the end of the video. I think we're not going to do any more. We'll probably clean up and try to figure out where we need to go next and look at some gear. I think we're good on gear. We're not seeing anything major. Yeah, so we've completed the remnants quest. Excellent. So now, okay, so this is exactly talking about getting the level. So it's the shadow path is how do we increase our school, and we were just talking about that we need to over here to get to level 3, and then we can increase our tactics such as crash and all. So what are these? How much are these? Oh, wow. Oh, it takes 20,000 practice points, and we have 1.6 million again. Crazy. So maybe it's not a horrible idea to get Joyota up, but it's only 15k, so we'll probably slowly over time level all these up. So again, we can't afford to run the meditation or any of these recruitments because it's practice points. We do have tons of practice points. I've noticed 1.6 million, so we could get. Let's see, where we. I thought we were. Yeah, so we could. 1 point. Yeah, we might. I think we're going to be just shy, but I think we're going to go for it. Yep, just shy. So we need 800,000. So another quest like that we could actually get through. This will give us the next tier talent, and I kind of want to see what happens at that point. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure. Here, let me go back to that. I want to point, highlight something. There we go. And again, kind of a waste of using different gem, but higher quality is going to be better in the long term. Anyway, so if you look at Joyota's, for 75, we'll get one more talent point. Oh, my bad, my bad. This is not good at all. Actually, we need to get to, let's see, so 75 will give us 4, 80, so we need to get 85 to unlock these, and that's like, 10 more million, so that's not going to happen. So that was kind of a mistake on my part. But, hey, they'll give, Dragpn have a, 50% now of clearing targets cooldowns, so that's pretty insane. And that could be too, is like maybe that buff is helping Tom out more than it's helping Zentro. But anyways, I think that's going to be a stopping point today. I should probably get to some other stuff. Oh, hey, wow. For 9,000? Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do that in this playthrough, but I would. Ooh, and this is actually an upgraded ring. Sure, we'll buy a few. Yeah, and that's not worth it. But I mean, I don't know. To get an ancient version maybe is better. But we talked about having like a team, like a secondary team, be where is that ring? Yeah, here we go. Having a secondary team too. Of um, having hunting and mining mastery, and then we can go through and then we'll farm a like level 60 instead of 70, which will allow us to get a ton of producing. Although we're not we're not struggling by any means in terms of producing. When we fail a few missions, we do get into a little bit of trouble, but that's not actually. I kind of wish it would be a little bit more. Anyway, so that's pretty good. We have now the shadow path to do. We'll do that next time, which will allow us to level our school up. I think it's what this one. Yeah, this is like a seems like the rare. We actually still haven't even unlocked this area, so we could actually go through a ton of these other areas. Oh, including the Imperial Mausoleum, the mausoleum of the late Empire, who is corrupted by dark forces. So this is like the what late Empire means, the dead Emperor. So it could be the Emperor's dad or something. Anyways, we're up to level 83, which isn't really. Yeah, we're not getting to level 8 yet. I think it should be like every 10. It should be an increaser, but I'm not sure where it's going to be. But level 8 and then level. Hopefully, we'll get to level 6 gems at some point too. But that'll have to wait till next time. So I've been McCaven. This has been Dragpn. Sorry for the trying to get through the story and mumbling and trying to figure out how to read it. It's like a big improvement there would be to just pause it, like let me read the thing, and then when I click, it's just auto progressing the story. And it's like expects you to read all that in like 5 seconds, and you're like blah blah blah. Maybe in my head I could read it faster, but in talking I can't because I'm a slow talker. Not really. Anyways, thanks very much for watching Dragpn. We'll see you next time. We probably yeah. Anyways, and hopefully I will just probably try to force myself to go watch and see where Zentro went wrong and why he's if there was some because there was a point where he was going from 1 million to like 100,000, and even though we turned on the tactics again, he didn't shoot back up. So there's obviously the tactics were one problem, but obviously I switched out a piece of gear or a stat or something that really. And he was just focused on vitality before, so I'm thinking it was like an item he had. I think he was leveling up at a steady rate, and that's why he was on top. And then he got some kind of uber item that helped him continue his meteoric rise, but higher up into the 1 millions from 300,000. And then when he lost that item and the tactics, he shot down back to 50k, and now and more people are getting higher and better gear. Like we're seeing more higher end elemental damage through shadow, fire, and poison, and higher crit rates. And that those classes are starting to shine now, whereas before they were like they were struggling. And that's sort of it. Like some of these, there is this sort of this class really sucks until you get to you know our healer sucks in damage output and good in healing until you get to shifty healer, and then you want to focus on the damage boosters, and that might be fun, and I think we will do that at some. I think we're gonna focus on that first. Oh, but it's like 85, so it's gonna take us 15 million or something, 15 or 20 million practice points. So I think we're gonna switch off now that JOT is 75. We're gonna switch off and get everybody up to 70, and then we'll start thinking about what we want to do at that point. I'm just not sure. It's like at some point this game's just going to be, having to go out and farm several million practice points. Even though I think we're actually back on cruising through the quest, and so I think we're just before we we're struggling because we messed up on the tactics, but now we're back to just one-shotting going through it. So we'll have to see if the Quillin, and we'll probably work on that quest. It's a very long event, and then hopefully we'll see more because we're not seeing the same damage. I think it's just because we're blazing through mobs. Anyways, I'm McCaven. This has been Dragpn. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and that's not how you end the video.